Hello and welcome to another video. My name is Brenda Onyango Kitui. I am a counseling psychologist and a hospitality lecturer. So today's video is on goal setting. This is a continuation video from the video I did on why you need to stop comparing yourself with other people. And in that video, I mentioned that what you need to do instead is set realistic goals that you can work towards and become the best version of you. Okay? So, goal setting. How do you go about goal setting? Number one, the first step is, of course, to find the goal. All right? Finding the goal. Ask yourself, what do you really want? Yeah? What do you want as yourself? Something that you desire to have in your life. That becomes your goal. Okay? And once you have found the goal, you also need to ask yourself, how is it going to improve my life? Yeah? How is it going to make my life better? What positive changes is it going to bring into my life? Yeah? If you have some positive changes that it's going to bring into your life, then that's a good goal. Okay? And once you have settled on a goal, make sure it is challenging enough. Yeah? Studies have shown that a goal that is challenging is more likely to be achieved as opposed to a goal that is not challenging. So make sure it's challenging enough, not too challenging to a point you'll feel discouraged to actually work towards it, but challenging enough to a point you will feel motivated and inspired to work towards it. And also not too easy so that you find yourself procrastinating and saying, that's easy, I'll get back to it later. No, make sure it is challenging enough. Number 2 point on how to set goals, write it down. Yeah, write down the goal, because studies have shown that goals that have been written down have a 50% more chance of being achieved as opposed to goals that have not been written down. So write it down, yeah? And just to share with you a little funny story, when I was preparing this presentation, I shared this presentation with my husband and I was narrating it to him. And the minute he had me mention this point, he said, wait, let me go get my notebook. And he went, got his notebook and wrote down his goals, the things he's trying to achieve, his short-term goals, yeah? Because he wants to make sure that he has achieved it. So I would encourage you to follow the same path. Write down those goals so that you can increase the chance of achieving them, all right? Then number 3 point, do your research, okay? Do your research on this goal, on this thing that you want to achieve. And in doing your research, you need to use the question starters: how, what, when, which, where. Okay, so how? What is the process of actually achieving this goal? What is the process of doing what you want to do? What is the process that will be involved in you achieving this goal? So know the process. Number 2, what is required? Yeah, the second thing, what is required? What are some of the requirements for you to actually start this thing? What are the requirements that will be needed as you proceed? Yeah. Then when, what are the timelines? Okay, what are the different timelines? If maybe there's an application you need to make, when do you need to make the application? How long will it take? Okay, so know the timelines. Then what are the different options that are available? If your goal is starting a business, which business do you want to venture into? If your goal is going to school, which school do you want to go to? Whatever your goal is, which options? Pick the one which you want. Then location, where will is in terms of location. Yeah, if it is a business, where do you intend to establish it? What is the location? If it is going back to school, where is the school that you want to go back to? Where? Location. Make sure you know that. Maybe you'd be needed to shift. And these questions will help you in the next step, which is planning. And in planning, what you need to put into consideration is time and money. Okay. A serious goal will require some time and it might also require some money. Okay. So make sure you plan your time and your money. And make sure you also, in planning your time and money, what you're going to be doing is putting systems in place. Yeah, putting systems in place that will help you achieve this goal, identifying the activities that are needed for you to achieve this goal, then looping the activities together. What I mean is tying them together so that the minute activity A ends, activity B had already started. Yeah, that's how you need to do it. Before activity A ends, activity B has started somewhere and it's in the process of continuing. Okay, and why do you need to do that? So that you can avoid procrastinating. Let me tell you, it's easier to continue with an activity than to start again. So the minute you tie your activities together, it will ensure that you don't have that break, that period that will give you an opportunity to think about it again and maybe decide to push it forward. So make sure you tie your activities together to avoid procrastination. Okay. In planning, you also need to put systems in place for review and feedback. Okay, you need to put systems in place that will allow you to look at what you have achieved and review it, see whether you're doing good or you're not doing so well and you need to make some changes. Yeah, it will also give you an opportunity to get feedback from people who are involved in the project, people who are part of the project, to see if there's something you need to correct. Yeah, don't be that person who asks for feedback at the end of things. No, ask for feedback as you continue, so that if there's something that you need to change, you can change it in good time. All right, then also plan for a reward. Okay, plan for a reward to motivate yourself to want to continue, and a reward will also motivate you to take on another goal. Okay, so plan for the reward. Then number 5, take the first step. Very, very important. Yeah, take the first step so that you don't push this goal forward. Okay, the teeny tiniest first step that you need to take it. Be it a phone call, be it a website you need to do, a conversation you need to have with someone. If you need to mark the calendar, take that first step. It will help you just start, because sometimes starting is the hardest thing to do. So take that first step. Then the next point number 6, do your best. All right, do your absolute best. Yeah, don't be lazy, don't make excuses, just do your best. All right, and in doing your best, sometimes you might get tired, you might feel overwhelmed. Make sure you get support. Yeah, identify good people who can support you, people who will come in for you when you're not feeling well, or when you're tired, or when you need an extra hand. Get support. All right, then the final step, which is number 7, reward yourself. You've done it, you've finished, you have achieved your goal. Make sure you have that reward. If you need to buy yourself something, if you need to take yourself somewhere for a nice meal or whatever it is, just reward yourself. But if you're people who don't like rewards, people who are okay with achieving the goal, such as me, then it's okay to just enjoy finishing it and seeing it having come forward, having been completed. All right, so very important. That's the last point. And a bonus point, yeah, telling someone supportive your goals increases your chances of achieving the goal. So it's important to also share your goal with someone, but make sure it's someone who is supportive, someone who will encourage you, someone who will support you when you need help, when you need an extra hand. And even if someone does, if that person doesn't support you, if you tell someone and they don't support you, it's okay. This is your goal, this is what you wanted, so just go for it anyway. Okay, so thank you for watching this video. I hope you found it helpful. Please share it with other people. Do not underestimate the power of these videos that talk about things that seem obvious. They might actually change a person's life. All right, so make sure you also watch our other videos on this channel. They are videos to help you find a better way to navigate through life, and to also educate you on issues to do with mental health. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.